Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Mystical Moments for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, I'll read the base of the pack, and I'll also read 3 from the Destiny pack as well. So we're on the beginning of a new week, new month, new beginning of the new moon, so all these fresh and new beginnings. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. There we have 1, the Queen of Swords, 2, the Judgment, and 3, the Emperor. So 2 major cards here. The Queen of Pentacles, she is sat there with her telescope, looking above the clouds, looking far into the distance and really focusing on the bigger picture, where she is placing her energy, being aware that whatever we focus on, we start to manifest. She is sat there on that hot air balloon that has gone up into the heavens, and she is surrounded by birds, and birds always signify freedom. So she's free from limiting beliefs, she's free from other people's opinions of her, she is free from expectation, and she nourishes everyone and everything that she has in her reality, in her life. In doing so, she has the wisdom of, the more that we feel the gratitude, the universe brings things in for us to be grateful for. So this is rising above everything that may be going on in the outside world, everything that we have no control over, to see the bigger picture, to stay on that focus. And this is working with our third eye as well. We've had the third eye activations, this light coming in, the ear chakra activation, so all our chakras are being activated. And as we focus and come into alignment with what it is that really brings us peace, that's what we start to draw to us. And then we have Judgment, and Judgment is the next to the last card in the traditional, in the tarot card deck. So she is sounding a trumpet there and calling up for those souls to be lifted. And this is the calling for our higher self, for us to come into alignment with our higher self, to awaken to the reality that we are creating. Wherever we place our thoughts, feelings, our words, we are going to create that energy, we're going to create that reality. As we're coming into alignment with our higher self, and the Judgment card is one of karma, reminds us that whatever we give out, that's what will come back to us. The Judgment card asks us to look back on the journey of the tarot that we've all travelled through, all the challenges, the uplifting energies, the healing that the tarot brings us, to look back on our journey through the tarot, and to take the strength, to take the wisdom of the tarot, and to come into alignment with our higher self, because Jupiter and Neptune are coming into conjunction, and this has been happening since the mid-March, and it will carry on, and we'll probably feel it up to mid-May. And this is where we have this connection with our higher self. It's so clear, our spiritual guidance is very, very clear. So we're being asked to listen to our soul, not to our head. that will take on a perspective that is in keeping with, if it's in keeping with duality, to come into that pure connection with our angels, our guides, because it's going to be so clear. It's almost like a direct line to our higher self, to our spiritual realms. So as we come into alignment and start listening to the core of our being, the core of our being that is so strong now, it will guide us exactly where we're meant to be. It is very positive, and it brings absolute life force energy into our bodies. Forget about the outside, what everybody else is doing. That is the soul journey, to come into alignment to what it is that we are here to do. Our soul journey, our soul is our sacred compass, and it will guide us. All we have to do is stay in that place of peace. And then we have the Emperor, which is the 4, which is the energy of this month. It's the energy of Aries. So the Emperor rules with energy. Doesn't work hard. Doesn't do everything himself. Actually steps back and projects his energy to whatever is required at the time. He is the father, so this is the father, and we can be ruled by fear, which is we will become puppets, if you like. We will follow what everybody else is doing, or we'll actually start to structure our own world built on what it is that really makes us happy and is beneficial for everybody else in our reality. So that this is a powerful month where the planets are all really coming into that alignment to bring us up into the spiritual realms, to listen to the cosmos, to connect with the cosmos, to really work with our energy, not trying to fix everything outside in the physical, to actually come in. And if there is anyone that is causing you conflict or upset in any way, instead of going over the same old scenario in our heads, actually send them love. Because when we send them love, it sets us free. And the way I visualize it is that energy gets knotted. So if it's not flowing, it knots, and as we focus on it and we have these tensions and we have these conflicts, that knot, those two cords that have come together, not really tightly, because we're focusing on it, we're feeling the frequency of that conflict. But when we unplug from that frequency, because it's our frequency, it's not the person, it's not the situation, it's we are in the frequency to connect with it. So when you visualize just untying that knot, just untying it and letting it separate, free and flow, you'll feel the energy within you start to flow in a different way. So we are given the vision, we are letting the universe know that we are unplugging from this frequency, and we're now plugging in to the higher realms, where we will listen to our divine guidance and be guided that way. And the Emperor is there guiding with those cords. He is, and this is how we work with energy when we're sending good energy out there. It's a beautiful band of light. It's a light that flows into our high vibrational frequency light that goes into our lives and then starts to draw in the same frequency. It's like changing the channel on a radio. So his cards are all beautiful and free and flowing. He is working with his energy in a beautiful way of love, compassion and integrity. And as we're doing that, we don't only raise our vibration, we raise everybody in our reality. So this month is a beautiful time of really connecting to our guides, and they will give us the images, they will show us the images, they will bring through the messages and the feelings that are tailor-made for us to understand. As mine is the knot, so that I just undo and let it flow. And so when you sit and you send love to anyone or any situation that is creating disharmony within your body, because that disharmony within will just ripple out into all areas of our lives. Not to that person or that situation, but into every area. It'll block us. And as we let go of everyone and we let go of those situations and take a nice breath and start to flow through them, divine magic absolutely starts to appear in our lives in the most beautiful ways. We're now moving away from any kind of lower, dense energy. We're choosing to create and build these structures of new earth, of new reality, with love, with the pureness of love. And then at the base of the pack we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is a poppy there, and it's got the brickwork in. She's busy building this beautiful structure with the birds on again, and this is the freedom, but also help that our guides, our angels, our guardian angels are with us and guiding us through these times. And we're not doing everything on our own, but this is also a confirmation that we're on our right path. So just keep going, one foot in front of the other, making sure that as we place that foot down, we are in peace. And if we are feeling a bit unsure, take it, just wait until the next feeling or the next opportunity or whatever it might be comes into our lives and it feels right. Don't overthink things during this time, because we're coming into that perfect alignment with this Jupiter and Neptune conjunction. We're coming into this alignment to listen to our guides and angels, and if we start using this mental energy, we'll just block that connection. This is a bridge now going all the way up into heaven, and these energies, these messages are going to be flowing to us. If we are looking for the answers in our heads, we will block this deep wisdom, this spiritual wisdom that is flowing to us now. And this is a card of everything's coming, everything is in divine order, to just keep focusing on what it is we're creating. And the Three of Pentacles are all about finances as well, our health. So things improving, our finances improving, feeling the abundant energy that is around us now. Everything is starting to awaken. All these seeds are cracking open and starting to sprout now. The leaves are coming on the trees, and really showing us, if you look into nature, it shows us the power of new beginnings. And this is what this is all about. Staying focused on every single opportunity that comes in, making sure that we are not forcing anything. That's another thing that's just come through, not trying to force anything to happen, just allowing it, stay in that place of allowing, listening, feeling, allowing whatever comes into our lives. So beautiful time, real beautiful time of spiritual growth, but also this conjunction, because Neptune is the planet of dreams, insights, so we can get a little bit ungrounded. So make sure you're grounded. It's sending your roots down into the earth, into the heart of Mother Earth, and feeling that light flowing through our bodies, into our roots, into our Earth Star chakra, into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, into the heart of Mother Earth, and anchoring it. And as we are cleansing and clearing, we're healing our roots from our ancestors, the generations that came before us, and healing it for the generations that our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and the generations that are to come. So we're older now, we are becoming the tube of light, high frequency light, that is connecting to the core of the universe and is coming through our bodies as a channel, and we're anchoring it into earth. So we're becoming these tubes of light all over the world, anchoring this higher heavenly frequency into earth, into our bodies, into our lives. So all the help there. Stay focused. We're on our right path, and this month is going to be one of real positive energy, real abundance. So the more we focus on things growing, the more we focus, it's like if we had a field and we start, whatever we plant in that, whatever seeds we plant in that field, those seeds will grow. And if we nurture and feed and water the seeds that are going to bring enrichment into our lives, they will become stronger and stronger. Likewise, if we are watering seeds that are weeds or whatever, they will grow as well. So that's the seed of our consciousness. So every thought plants that seed, and how we start to feed it and water it and nurture it, that is how strong it will grow. And this is growing now. It's well out of the ground, anchored into the earth, and she's building more and more. She's got the help there of the birds, and these are heavenly beings. They bring heavenly messages, they bring freedom. She's got the help of the higher self, the guides and angels helping her to build, to nurture, and to water beautiful creations. So I'm asking now for a message from the spirit of the destiny. I'm asking for a message for the highest and greatest good for anyone who views this video. So there we have one. That's the dog. 2, the mouse. 3, the emperor, under the emperor. And 4, under the last card. And with these cards, I'm just picking up on any physical healing that might be going on, to really do the self-healing. Take time out, rest, make sure you are feeling, you're feeling nice and calm. Don't be coming from a place of anxiety or anything like that. Just take some time out, because the two cards at the end represent hospital appointments and things like that. So just being mindful to really do the self-healing and not get stressed about. There's a lot of viruses flying around. I know I've just come through one, and lots of people around me, people that I know, it's affecting them as well. Lots of people are going through some time of some kind of medical procedure, and it is to stay calm through this time. We're going through this release as our body starts to release. It releases through the physical. So first we start to change our thoughts and we start feeling better, but then the emotions start to come to the surface. Old emotions that we've not dealt with start to really bring old emotions and in memories and upset up to the surface. So then we dive deeper and we start healing through the emotions. And then the last place that we release is through the physical body. So if you're going through any kind of ailment in any way, shape or form, do your self-healing. Keep your mind nice and quiet. Our body has everything within it to heal itself. The only block is when we start worrying about anything that's going on in our body. Once we start worrying about it, we start to release toxins that really don't help the body. It hinders it healing. So if you're going through anything like that, make sure you're taking some time out, drinking lots of water, having some nice salt baths, looking after yourself and pampering yourself. And looking after yourself and worrying yourself is keeping your mind nice and peaceful, not letting your mind go into worst case scenario. Let it go. Know everything's in divine order, knowing that our bodies are absolutely amazing at healing. And the placebo effect shows that people can take a placebo and they get well. And I've done lots of case studies on clients that have been told certain things in their lives, and it really has affected their health. So how you think and what you believe is what you're going to create. So feel the power of your body, give your body rest, look after it, love it, absolutely love it, and be gentle with yourself if you're going through any releasing at this time. It's there, that's what we're doing to open up to this new energy that's coming in. We may be just releasing in the physical. So underneath the Queen of Pentacles, we have got loyalty. Stay loyal to yourself. Stay loyal to your dreams, to what feels good. Love everyone, including ourselves, unconditionally. This is what this card's about, unconditional love. That's what dogs are a man's best friend, and it become our own best friends and really do what we enjoy doing. We're not here to appease everyone, we're not here to fix everyone, we're here actually to live, and as we start to live and give ourselves permission to live, that sends huge healing through the cells of our body. We start to lift and we create endorphins in our body that start to heal us and nourish us. So stay true to you, stay faithful to yourself. Then we have the Judgment card, and underneath the Judgment card we have the mouse, and the mouse is the robber mouse. So look at all the stressing that you've been doing. We've travel this journey through the tarot and we're doing it together. we've travelled this journey through the tarot, and we have all faced challenges. We've faced them and we've come through them. So to take the wisdom of those challenges and let go of the other, this is what the Judgment card is asking us, because when we hold on to disharmony, we can't move through, we can't move through to completion. So let go of any kind of disharmony or upsets or whatever we may still be holding on to. As before, just sending love in to those people. Just pick 3 people a day and send love to them until you can feel the energy move inside you. Keep sending love and looking at everything from a different perspective until you can let it go. Ultimately, that we're all here and we're all serving karma, and if in a past life I've done something to someone, it's going to happen to me, or even in this lifetime we might be doing things that we're not really aware that we're doing. We might be hurting people that we have no idea what we're doing. So the Robber Mouse is just asking us to look at all the areas in our lives that are creating any kind of disharmony, to look at how things are influencing us and affecting us. If we're watching anything on the news or we're listening to conversations that are really affecting how we feel, to really listen to that, because that's robbing us of our life force energy. As soon as we start listening to them, as soon as we start seeing them on the TV, we start to release adrenaline and cortisol and other harmful chemicals within our system. The body has gone into danger. Even though we're watching it on the TV, it doesn't know any different. So we start to secrete that within our body, and it brings us down and down until we are in that lower frequency, and we start to pick up colds and flu and whatever else might be going on. So really just look at what's robbing you of your inner peace and move away from it. And that again is not resisting anybody. It's not going into pretending nothing out there is happening. It's knowing it is, but how it affects us, that's the big thing. When we know that everything is karma, whether it's countries, whether it's people, whether it's a business, there's going to be karma there, and our responsibility is our own karma, that we are not sending energy to one place without the full story of everything, of dislike and other lower vibrational energies to anyone, because whatever we send out there, whatever to whoever, is going to come back at us. So being mindful where we are placing and how we are sending energy and using it, sending love until we're feeling that change within, until we feel the energy start to flow, just like the knot. Just unpick it and let it go, let it flow. And then underneath the Emperor, we've got peace. So we are creating a new reality with every thought, every feeling, every word, every action. We're creating a new reality. And the universe is not selective. It doesn't know that, oh, she's upset now, we'll let her off with that one. We'll let her off because she's upset, and actually that person she's sending that energy to actually deserves it. The universe doesn't work like that. It's a magnet, and it will bring back exactly, we are drawing to us exactly what we're sending out, and we're plugging into that frequency. So change it for our higher good and for everybody else's. Change everything. Let every single person off the hook and breathe to peace. And then we start to move up into this beautiful frequency, and we start to draw other experiences into our life. We actually start to see the amazing things that are happening in the world, and the amazing people that are all around us the moment we unplug from the other. So focus on peace with building a structure of new earth, of our new reality based on peace. And then underneath the last card of the Three of Pentacles is career. Things working beautifully. Things absolutely coming in now. And they're both flowers. So this is us starting to bloom and to nourish those seeds with our thoughts, our energy, uplifting energy, and joy. Joy is coming in. What is coming through is plug into joy now, to get out. We've all started taking things too seriously. Life's got too serious. It's time to plug into that joy and have some humour, have some happiness, and really enjoy our life, because it's an adventure that we are not going to experience. I won't come back maybe as Yvonne. You won't come back as who you are. If we've got karma, we'll come back as someone else. And so let's enjoy this adventure of life. Feel the joy, happiness, laughter is the greatest medicine. The greatest medicine. Ask the angels to bring some joy onto your path, because if we don't ask, it's all spiritual law that anything can come in. So ask for some joy in your life, some happiness, something that's going to give you a belly laugh, and ask for it and let it release. And during that day, every time you laugh, you'll go back to, this is what I asked for this morning. I've done it so many times, and that energy is the most healing. Laughter is the greatest medicine, and it lifts our vibration, and it shakes away all that dense energy. So really look to things that are going to create that happiness in your life now, creating a happy, peaceful, love-filled life. And only we can do it. And we have to be mindful of how we're creating, because the universe does not. It responds to every single thought and feeling that we have. It doesn't let some things go because it thinks that we are good people, really, but we're just having this off day, so we'll let them off. No, the universe picks up everything and it weaves it into our reality. So time to come into this peace, this happiness, this joy. Let the tensions of the past go. Let them go. In doing so, you'll release all the tension within your body. Do your self-healing, have some therapy, have a nice massage, do something that's going to bring nice, peaceful energy into your body. Even if it's a talking therapy as well, talk to somebody on the phone, or a therapist that can help to guide you, who doesn't have any judgment, who will just listen and hold energy for you. So time to step into the new now and start to blossom like these beautiful flowers. So we have 3, 20, 25, 28, 29, 19, 11. We're walking through this portal, we're walking through this, we're shifting timelines, we're creating this new paradigm. And as we move through it, as we are seeing the joy in life and we start to enjoy it, the joy that comes in transmutes the pain of the past, because it's like it it doesn't affect us, because there's so much joy in our lives, there's so much expansion of light in our lives. We don't even think to look back anymore. We're just enjoying moving in this beautiful alignment with our higher selves. So I hope that's helped, and I hope you all can hear me, because I do waffle on a little bit. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so much for listening, and God bless. Thank you.